And now, your First Alert 5 weather.
And as we look back in time, May ended on a snowy and cold note. June began on sort of a chilly and unsettled note as well. This photo sent in yesterday by Larry Maury said clouds were building over Pikes Peak. And if you recall, we had some thunderstorms here just east of America's Mountain, right into the northern side of Colorado Springs. In fact, all throughout the city. Some of those storms producing gusty winds, even some small hail, and lots of that dangerous cloud-to-ground lightning. That is what we're tracking this afternoon. Most of the rain is staying off to our east after just a few virga showers earlier this afternoon. Look at these lines here on radar. These are called outflow boundaries that generate some very strong surface winds from any developing thunderstorm. As that storm collapses, you'll get air that hits the ground and rushes out in all directions. And sometimes if this encounters another surface flow boundary, that can generate more showers and storms. But if you notice, nothing is coming from the west, so this might bring us some gusty winds out of the east over maybe the next 30 minutes if it holds together into the Springs. The main activity right now up across the eastern plains, Kit Carson, Cheyenne counties, getting the bulk of that heavy rain. Even a few of these storms turning severe over the past hour, and that is where the threat will remain the greatest till about 8, 9 o'clock tonight. Once we get past sunset, I think most of the dynamics in place will start to dissipate. But the biggest threats through this evening could be hail up to maybe walnut size and gust around 60 miles per hour. Then as we head west of the mountains, it's a completely different day, a completely different air mass with red flag warnings in effect until 8 o'clock this evening out across the San Luis Valley. As expected today, much warmer than what we saw yesterday. 84 degrees in the Springs, all the way up to 92 this afternoon in Pueblo. And we're still hovering comfortably in the lower 80s in the Springs and still around 90 degrees in Pueblo with a mix of sun and clouds. High pressure is going to bring us pretty much a repeat performance of today's forecast tomorrow. I think if we get any of those additional showers and storms, it's generally going to be for the eastern plains, and I think it'll be along and north of Highway 50. So you can see a good mix of clouds and sunshine early in the day. Temperatures get hot by the afternoon. Then again, notice where most of the storms develop as we head towards Sunday afternoon. Maybe some virga showers heading into late afternoon into tomorrow evening here across the interstate. Your overnight lows tonight, they'll stay on the mild side. 55 in Pueblo, 57 La Junta, 54 in the Springs. Tomorrow, very warm mix of 70s, 80s, and 90s. Some of those cooler, more comfortable temperatures out into the mountains and mountain valleys. On Sunday, we'll be 85 degrees in the Springs, and it gets warm rather quickly, already up to 80 by 11 a.m. with mid-80s by 3 p.m. And then that area of low pressure that was off the Pacific Northwest coast, that's going to start to bring in some better chances for moisture, better chances for thunderstorms, near daily chances from Monday to Wednesday of the upcoming week. For Pueblo, I think our chances are a little lower Monday, but they do increase as we head into Tuesday, Wednesday with some drier air returning on Thursday. Canyon City, you've got a week of warmth ahead, including tomorrow as we wrap up the weekend at 87 degrees. Could be back up near 90 by the start of next weekend. For Woodland Park, generally dry tomorrow, maybe an isolated passing shower, but not expecting much. Better chances for rain though, Andy, as we head into next